business is a mirror. Fix the person in the mirror. So if you're brave enough to look in the mirror, your business will tell you exactly who you are. So, let's stop lying to ourselves for a second. Your listings, your income, your lead pipeline, your calendar, your weight, your relationships, your bank account, peace of mind. They're all mirrors. Mirrors to your life. And, forgot to put the video on. They're all mirrors to your life. And the mirrors don't lie. They don't sugarcoat. They don't care how good your intentions are. They only reflect one thing back at you. Who you really are when no one is watching. And that's the hardest truth to accept. Because it means you have no one to blame. You can't blame your broker. You can't blame your market. You can't blame the leads. You can't blame your CRM or the election or the economy, or your team. You've got to take personal responsibility, and you've got to blame and then heal that person in the mirror. You've got to blame yourself. The mirror, it doesn't lie. It never lies. So do me a favor. Take a look at your calendar. What do you see? Is it empty? Do you have things scheduled in there? Are your non-negotiables in there? It's not a tech problem. It's a discipline problem. Then take a look at your listing appointments. Sparse? Non-existent? That's not a market problem. That's a prospecting problem. What you need to do is you need to look at your mindset. Are you waking up dreading the day? Are you hitting the snooze button once, twice, 5 times? Do you scroll your feed before you even brush your teeth? So let me tell you something. That's not burnout. That's misalignment. We're in a business that rewards self-mastery, but it punishes self-neglect. And the mirror doesn't show your potential. It shows your habits. You built this. You built what's going on in your life right now. But now, rebuild you. And I hear, Eric, you just don't understand. I've been through so much shit. Let me tell you this. I do understand. I understand all too well. But guess what? The mirror doesn't care what you've been through. But I do. And I'm telling you right now, I know this, you know this. You didn't build this mess on purpose, but you did build it. You built it brick by brick, choice by choice, excuse by excuse. But you know what? That's the good news. Because if you built it, then you can tear it down and rebuild it from the ground up. You can unlearn those bad habits. You can unhook from those lies that you keep telling yourself. And you can stop outsourcing your power. You're not just stuck. You're just stubborn. You're trying to change your results without changing your identity. Your identity is the engine. Say this. Say, I'm not fixing my business. I'm fixing the person running my business. That's where this gets real. You want more listings? You need more courage. You want consistent income? You need relentless discipline. You want peace at night? Then you need integrity during the daylight. You need to do those things without people watching. You need to make sure that you're advancing yourself. The identity of a top agent, it isn't in their numbers. It's in their daily rituals. And daily rituals are visible in the mirror. Are you working out? Or are you sleeping in? Are you role playing? Or do you just wing it? Are you prospecting? Or are you avoiding the discomfort? Let's get honest. Right now, today, what is your business saying to you? Does it say you're reliable or reactive? Does it say you're consistent or chaotic? Does it say you're obsessed with growth or just addicted to the comfort that you've built for yourself? Don't hide from the answers. This right here, this is your self-check-in moment. This is where you take inventory of yourself. I want you to do something today. I want you to write these things down tonight. Write down what 3 things in my business reflect my laziness or avoidance. Write down what 3 habits am I committed to changing in the next 30 days. And what does the best version of me do before 9 a.m. every single day? Because until the person in the mirror changes, your business isn't going to change either. What you need to do, you need to burn that old blueprint. It's not serving you. This is where your new chapter starts. You don't need more motivation. You need accountability to your reflection in that mirror. I told you this, the mirror, it doesn't lie. It doesn't flatter you. But it does one thing very powerful. The mirror, it shows you where to begin. So stop tweaking your damn CRM while your identity stays broken. Stop chasing scripts when your confidence is shattered. Stop blaming the leads when you haven't even mastered the mirror. That business you want, it's only going to come from the person who you're afraid to become. But he's in there. She's in there. They're staring right back at you. And when you stop making the excuses, you'll stop being surprised by the results. So I've got a few final words for you. This business, it's just the echo. It's just the reflection. So you need to fix the voice that made it. You need to fix the person in the mirror. And you'll watch the world bend to your reflection.